Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. This is a highly requested video, something that I've seen a lot in the comment section. I get this question a lot. What are my camera settings? A lot of people think they look really good, and today I'm going to share them with you today. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and hopefully you'll go and try this out for yourself and see that it does make a good difference. I do think having the right camera settings definitely does help. I've noticed a massive change in my game when I had this last year when I changed to these camera settings. So without further ado, what are the camera settings that I use? Now, default is obviously where you start on. The most common ones that people see and recommend are telebroadcast and the co-op camera. Now, the co-op camera I want to start with, it's something that's very, very popular with obviously professional players. A lot of pros and top-end players like to use the co-op camera because it gives you a full view of the pitch. You can see the whole pitch, so you do get that advantage. Sometimes when you're on one of the narrower cameras, you can't see the whole pitch. There's certain runs that can happen sometimes and you're not able to pick them up. So the co-op one allows you to see the whole pitch. However, for me, it just feels a bit too zoomed out. It feels a bit too far out. I just feel a bit of a disconnect when I'm playing, and I don't feel like I can really connect with the players. It's just a feel. I don't like how it is. I just feel it's too zoomed out. So for me, I use telebroadcast. This is very, very good. I like this one. This kind of gives you a good blend. You know, it does give you a more zoomed out view than just the tele camera. It does give you a little bit more of a zoomed out view, but I like the telebroadcast. It does give you a good view. Now, when it comes to the camera height and the zoom, I have the camera height on 20. So now what happens is, obviously, in some stadiums this as well doesn't work. Some stadiums the default kind of, it resets back to the default. I don't quite know why that happens, but this is something that just happens from time to time. But the camera height I keep on around 20. Just gives you a more higher up version with the same camera, so it's not as zoomed out as the co-op camera, but it's this telebroadcast camera with a slightly higher height. And then the zoom I have all the way out at 0, so I still get that connect when I'm feeling, you know, when I'm playing. It doesn't feel like a really zoomed out kind of area of the pitch, but it does give me a good view of the pitch. I can still see the majority of the pitch, and I'm just able to kind of get the best of both worlds. You know, like I said, I don't like the co-op one. To me, a bit too zoomed out, not quite how I like it. Some of the other cameras that you do see, for example, the classic camera, a little bit too low down to the ground for me. The dynamic camera, definitely way too close. And then the end-to-end and the pro are just, you know, they're not things that you're ever going to use for Ultimate Team. So I do think telebroadcast is super, super good. Camera height at 20 and zoom at 0, and that is my exact camera settings. And I love these settings. They do make a difference. They're not going to necessarily make a humongous difference to your gameplay, but they might just change a few things. I just felt like when I changed these settings, I had a little bit more control. It's hard to describe. I just felt that they just felt more natural. They just felt more comfortable, and they just clicked. And I haven't changed these settings since. I put these settings in FIFA 20. And I haven't looked back since. I've not even tried anything else because this just works so well for me that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So these are my camera settings. Just a quick video today. No point dragging it out any longer than it needs to be. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and you would like to see more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comment section how these camera settings go for you, whether it makes a difference. Make sure you do follow us on Twitter and Twitch as well. But that is all today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.